Hi everyone, welcome back to Digital Diary Podcast, your podcast for everything luxury. Today's podcast is going to be from the Luxury Art Direction Critique series, and today we're critiquing Irresistible by Givenchy. Critiquing a fragrance ad like Givenchy's Irresistible involves analyzing several elements, which are visual aesthetics, messaging, audience targeting, and emotional appeal. First of all, visual presentation. One has to know some strengths and weaknesses. Well, actually, I'm going to emphasize on strengths and weaknesses of each category and each segment that we have here. For visual presentation, the ad typically features, for strengths actually, we can say that the ad typically features a sophisticated blend of pastel or muted tones, aligning with luxury branding. The visuals emphasize elegance, lightheartedness, and charm, often accompanied by elements like a chic or urban backdrop or soft lighting. One of the weaknesses for this category is that while visually appealing, the ads might sometimes feel generic, lacking a distinctive edge that sets them apart from other luxury fragrance campaigns. Second of all, storytelling. We're going to start just as we did the first time by mentioning the strengths of this segment. Well, the Irresistible ads often encapsulate themes of spontaneity, joy, and allure. For instance, the brand frequently employs movement and dance to convey a sense of freedom and confidence. On the other hand, for when we're talking about weaknesses, one has to mention that some audiences might find the storytelling overly abstract or disconnected from the fragrance itself. Does it evoke curiosity about the scent, or does it prioritize mood over product? Third of all, target audience alignment. When we're talking about strengths of this actual area, we can say that the ad appeals to young, modern individuals who value confidence and a free-spirited lifestyle. It aligns well with millennials and Gen Z, given its emphasis on vibrancy and individuality. Weaknesses? The focus on youthful energy might alienate an older demographic who also appreciate luxury and sophistication. Fourth, brand identity. Strength, when we're talking about strength, one has to mention that the ad reinforces Givenchy's reputation for combining timeless elegance with modern flair. The focus on effortless charm and grace fits the brand's overarching ethos. Moving on to weaknesses. While the tone is elegant, it occasionally risks blending into a broader luxury category without distinct element to assert its uniqueness. Fifth, emotional appeal. When we're talking about strengths, we have to say that the use of movement, music, and expressive models successfully evokes feelings of happiness and lightness, resonating emotionally with viewers. In contrast, when we're talking about weaknesses, for some viewers, the emotional appeal may not clearly connect to the fragrance's unique characteristics, leaving the product secondary to the visuals. 6, and finally, fragrance representation. When we're talking about strengths, one more time, the choice of models and ambience often suggests a floral and French airy scent, which aligns with the actual fragrance profile of Irresistible. When we're talking about weaknesses, one has to mention that or say that the ads may fall short in conveying the nuanced olfactory experience, such as highlighting the scent's keynotes, example rose, pear, or musk, which could leave some potential buyers curious but unfulfilled. I just wanted to end this podcast by giving you a overall impression about the ad. Givenchy Irresistible are ads are undeniably visually stunning and emotionally resonant. They successfully communicate a lifestyle associated with the fragrance, youthful elegance, and freedom. However, a more pronounced connection to the scent's specific qualities could enhance the ad's effectiveness and get it much more further and forward. Thank you for listening to today's podcast. Stay tuned for more podcasts here in Spotify or Apple or YouTube, where you can find us at O Digital Diary Podcast, your podcast for everything luxury. Thank you.